Yeah, so one of the best parts of this movie is the cameos throughout the movie. So I thought I'd do a video kind of going through all of them, the ones I liked, didn't like, and kind of just what we got. Most notable cameo, I think, is getting George Clooney's Bruce Wayne at the end of the movie. We thought we were going to get Michael Keaton stepping out of limo, but instead we got George Clooney. It's pretty surprising. I never thought we'd see him again in any kind of role. It was only for a second. He didn't really do anything, but still, it's surprising to just see him in this role again. It was cool. At this point, I think we can laugh at this movie. I don't think we have to shit on it anymore. It is what it is. But it was cool to see him again. Probably my favorite cameo of the whole movie was seeing Nick Cage as Superman. It was only for a few seconds. They actually showed him fighting too. It wasn't even just like a split second thing. He was underwater. He had laser shooting out of his eyes. He was rumored to be Superman. It was close to happening in the 90s. They actually built him this suit, which cost Warner Brothers about $2 million just to build it down the drain. So this was a pretty cool. We got a short nod to Adam West in the multiverse scene as the kind of worlds were colliding. It wasn't much of anything, but it was cool that they gave him a nod as kind of the OG Bat. We got nods to the original Superman and Supergirl, Christopher Reeve and Helen Slater, so that was pretty cool as well. Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman makes a brief appearance in the movie in the beginning. I was kind of surprised at this. I didn't think she'd be in the movie. I heard she got cut. She's just in it briefly, using the lasso to save Ben Affleck's Batman, but it was cool that they kind of tied this in as well. Jason Momoa as Aquaman shows up at the end in the post-credit scene. At the end post-credit scene, it's just a comedy scene. It doesn't really mean much, but if you want, you can stick around for the post-credit scene and watch it. We also got a nod to George Reeves, who was kind of the original Superman in the show The Adventures of Superman, the TV show, all the way back in the 50s, so this was a pretty cool nod to him as well. Jay Garrick, who's the original Flash, also showed up in this movie kind of very, very briefly. He's not a main character, but they do show him in kind of the sphere when Flash is going through time. They do show him a few times. And lastly, possibly one of my favorite cameos in the entire movie, Tamura Morrison, Boba Fett himself, the father of Aquaman. He's kind of just in a brief scene as they're trying to find Aquaman in this kind of new timeline. So it's cool to see him and kind of tie in that universe as well. So those are my favorite cameos. Let me know what you guys think are in the favorites in the comments. And thanks, guys. I'll see you on the next.